Thanks y'all for joining me. So today we're going to talk about Real Satisfied, the surveys. I brought a model citizen to talk with me and not so model citizen to join us today. So I got both sides of the spectrum. Real Satisfied. It is our online surveys. I want to start off by saying, please, this has come to our attention. Please prep your people up front that they are going to get an email that asks if they are real satisfied. So there has been some complaints. You want to speak to that a little bit, Jay?
It's not porn.
It's not porn. Are you real satisfied? The email makes it look like it's come up a couple times so that it may be like spam, you know. So you're going to get an email. Prep your people up front. Once we close on the transaction, you're going to get an email from Real Satisfied. And it may look inappropriate depending on what your search history looks like. Right? So just prep them up front that they're going to get their email from Real Satisfied, right? What it is it's our online review. It is all verified by Real Satisfied, which is a third-party company by Century 21. You can use those reviews in your social media marketing, all of that, and all that stuff is automatic. To get to Real Satisfied, what you will do is you will go to menu when you're in 21 Online, and you'll go to the Productivity Hub. Thank you, Nicole, for letting me use your account. When you click on Awards and Rankings, it will take you in and you'll be able to see the awards ranking. So if you're a top agent and you want to see where you rank in the entire state, the entire country, however, you can look there. There's the Quality Service Survey Awards dashboard and then Real Satisfied. So we're going to go to Real Satisfied first. And you are going to want to make sure that your Real Satisfied dashboard is completely set up. So go in and review everything. Make sure all is right. Everything look good here, Miss Nicole? You can set your default surveys to English as well. If you have your own personal website, you can put that website in there. Don't you have a personal website, Nicole? No? What? Real Scout? I know how you can fix that as well. So I'm going to confirm right there. And here in Real Satisfy, you'll be able to see where you rank, all that good stuff. So what happens here? You have 1 cent. You can see 1 cent over here, 0 opened and 0 complete. So your survey to your closing was sent out. You're going to want to reach out to that person and beat them over the head to get them to complete these surveys. Okay? This has actually been updated this year. So this changed within the last few weeks because it looks completely different to me now. You too? That's a new version. this is yeah. You can add titles. Looks like you can do all kinds of stuff in there in the profile. Your surveys, if you see, yeah, this is different, definitely. It was sent out March 2nd to the buyer, Megan, right? Megan, her property address, and it's awaiting her response. So reach out to her. I'm sure these 3 dots here is exactly what you're going to want to do. You can view the details or you can click resend there. All right. So this is on your open surveys. So surveys right here on the left-hand side. Click on that. You'll be able to see all of your surveys that are sent out. Then the action button over on the right, click on those. You can get details of it or you can resend. You're going to want to resend when you have them on the phone. Hey, just wanted to make sure you got my Real Satisfied survey. It wasn't a porno. It wasn't pornographic. Only tonight? Only Real Satisfied? Only agents. There you go. Either way, you know, when, yeah. So that's how you can resend them, right? You can also go in here and see your testimonials. If they do write a testimonial, encourage them to write a testimonial about you. Go into publishing. You can set up your Real Satisfied to publish to your realtor.com. Post it to Twitter, post it to Facebook. So you have some setup to do on your Real Satisfied account, especially before you get Megan to complete that survey for you, right? All right, very good. Real Satisfied qualifying to get the QSS award, which is the annual award. I will say that Rip, Casey, anybody else in here get it? No, just the 2 of them got this Real Satisfied survey, or Real Satisfied QSS award for 2022. This is, Casey, how many years in a row for you?
So there's two awards. There's the Real Satisfied Standard Award, which
The QSS.
and then there's the Pinnacle Award. And the Pinnacle Award is a higher tier. I've had all 3 years, but I've had the Pinnacle for the last 2 years.
The Pinnacle, you have to have the other one for at least 2 years, I think, in order to get Pinnacle.
Yep, multiple years in a row to show that you take care of your customers. Oh, we can see. So this is the company's numbers here, right? So this is, we've sent out 88 of 88 closings that we've had for a company. 100% send out rate. So all of the surveys for every closing we've had has been sent out. And this shows kind of who's done what. So Bob's doing decent, 5 of 11. If you didn't know, he's had 11 closings year to date. It's pretty impressive, right? 5 of 11, not bad. You must have at least 8 surveys completed for the year, a 50% return rate. So if you've had 8 closings, you need all 8 people to return the survey with a 90% average rating. All right? So minimum of 8, 50% completion rate with a 90% approval. So if you have one bad client that you're like, they're gonna absolutely destroy me, let us know up front. We will halt the survey from going out, okay? We can stop the surveys from going before they do.
And it's not wrong, it's gamesmanship.
Yes. Play to win, I suppose. Mr. Guggen, he actually had coaching with Mike. I was gonna light him up because he got it last year and I had to hound him at the end of the year to get all his surveys in. He's got 4 closings already, no response yet. And then at the end of the year, you're scrambling. So don't let that be you. Rip.
Where am I? What is it?
Oh, where's Rip? Rip has had 9 closings this year.
Ouch.
1 return.
Thanks, Mom.
Come on, brother. You got this. You got this. You can help me out. So now you know how to go in and send them out, right? It's a good reason to contact your customers again, right? So, hey, how's it going with the new move-in? You know, we want to keep contact with the customers throughout the process. How's the new house going? Hey, you got my survey, just part of the conversation. If I resent that to you, would you fill it out for me?
What's the 99%
Helps.
score mean in that first column?
That's your average score, so you must be above 90% there. So you need
as far as
8
like
total
surveys.
completed at a 50% completion rate. You're at 11 right now. And you have to have 90% score. So somebody gave you a 4-star on your performance.
Somebody's going to get a package on that.
Some people don't give 10s, you know, they don't give perfect scores. Period. It's just in their nature. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I wouldn't call that bad.
Look it up and see who did that.
You can look it up and so can I. That would be Michelle gave you the 4 stars. Or gave you part of a 4-star somewhere in there.
That's okay.
Something you did. You can click on that survey and do all that stuff. All right?
That makes sense.
Good deal. Makes sense. Any questions on the surveys, how to get them out? You're going to want to get your profile set up again so you can use it in your marketing. It's just another relevant post. It is people praising you, especially if you can get them to give you a testimonial. Use it to your benefit. Use it to grow your business. Use it for name recognition. Make sure they trust you. Helps with that.
Can I speak to this just a little?
Mr. Casey, yes, you can speak to it.
So this probably leads, I do somewhere between 20 to 27 transactions per year, and per year I probably gain maybe 3 or 4 transactions with people I've never met before who are just going online and looking at my reviews. I mean, that's 4 transactions at an average of 400,000. That's $24,000.
So just start doing the math. It just multiplies out.
Just by doing this, and it's really not that hard. Like Nicole with your person, just call them up and say, hey, I have this thing that's really important for me generating business, and that's the tack that I take, and pretty much because my clients do like me, I think.
You hope.
shocked at how often people move. It's worth it to stay in contact with people because 2 years later, 3 years later, they might move again. And if you stay top of mind, you're going to catch another transaction.
It is highly likely that they will move within 5 years. So, and if this is where you're going to be, this is your career, that's how you build long-term businesses. Mr. Rip?
Casey's point, how do they, because if you Google me, you're going to see Google reviews. Like, how do you get to this if somebody's researching me?
You have to use this in your marketing. So it's not something that just pulls up. It is on your, the Moxie website has links to it. This is all verified stuff through Century 21, through all of that. They do have an RSS feed section on here where you can set it up with your web developer to have it linked to your website or have it linked to different places. So it's an RSS feed.
If you have a Moxie website, you can also literally just cut and paste the text from this into your Moxie website, and it'll appear on a testimonial page on your Moxie website.
But they pretty much have to find your website.
Yes.
Okay.
You can, like I said though, you can set this up and that's more advanced for like Rip, you have a website, a separate website that's been developed, designed, all that stuff, where you can add it to that website through an RSS feed. Any other questions?
Just to tack on to your point, when you receive a review back, it's going to ask you, you'll get an email confirming it. You need to go in and authorize the review to go through. It'll also give you an option to automatically, you can tag your social media into Real Satisfied, so it gives you the option to automatically have Real Satisfied post it directly to your business page or whatever you.
And that is set up in your Real Satisfied profile. So go into Real Satisfied, get in there, set up your profile. Ms. Kaya?
How long do you have to get this done? Like, if I had closed in 2 months ago.
In 2023, you have until December 31st to get your survey back.
Okay.
So I typically, I have in the past not even mentioned this stuff until we get into the summertime after there have been more closings. But I've just noticed as a, if we go to the company dashboard here, like I have all of our numbers are part of my dashboard setup. And so we as a company only have a 30% return rate, which is, that's well below average. So I saw it early, I got it set up this year, and I wanted to make sure that I passed it along to say, let's start getting these reviews. It's not just, it's not for us, it's for y'all, right? It's another tool that you have in your tool belt to market yourself, to say, look, I'm not saying I'm the greatest, my customers are. Make sense? All right, other questions? Nope.